So in the previous class, especially we discuss, and I'm very sorry that I'm not able to, still I'm not able to upload that recording part. Today, I will try to at least upload the previous one. Okay. In the previous class, we see first of all, what is elasticity? What do you mean by elastic, perfectly elastic body? And I think I give you the example of perfectly elastic body. The example is quartz fiber, right? Then we see the plasticity, means if by applying the uh, deforming force, or when we remove that deforming force, if the particle regain its original shape and size, then it is called uh, plastic. If it is not regain its original shape and size, then it is called plastic, and the property is called plasticity. Similarly, the example of perfectly a plastic body, the example of perfectly a plastic body is putty or paraffin wax. Means if uh, if a very small change in deforming force, if the shape and size change, and after removing the deforming force, if it is not able to come back, never able to come back to its initial shape and size, then it's called perfectly plastic body. And then we see stress, force per unit area, and stress is two type. For one is the normal stress mainly, another one is the tangential stress. Then we see the strain, and we see the strain is three type. One is the longitudinal strain, another one is the volumetric strain, and the third one is the shear strain. Then we see Hooke's law, and in Hooke's law we see that stress is directly proportional to strain within elastic limit, within elastic limit. And what you say, ki, when you equalize, you use a constant. That constant is called modulus of elasticity. That constant is called modulus of elasticity. Now, modulus of elasticity is three type. One is the Young's modulus, second one is bulk modulus, and the third one is the modulus of rigidity. We see up to that part. Now, it's better. I think in some class we see one or two numerical, but I remember in the first lecture, that means on Monday, I'm not able to I'm not able to show any numerical because of there is a meeting going on at the same time, so I'm not able to give that numerical. So first we discuss that numerical, and then we move on to that the next part. So the first numerical is, just give me 1 minute. Question is maybe one or two question you already solve it,
স্যার
but
এটার ওয়েটেজ কত?
বেশি না, তবে এটার ফ্লুইড মেকানিক্স মিলিয়ে মনে হয় 10 মার্কস আছে। আচ্ছা, my first question is, see, I'm start with the question first. My first question is, a structure of steel rod has a radius 10 millimeter. A structure of steel rod has a radius 10 millimeter. And length 1 meter, and length 1 meter. A 100 kilonewton force stretches along its length. Calculate number one, stress; number two, elongation; number two, strain. Calculate number one, stress; number one, number two, elongation; number two, strain. So try this question. Number one, find the stress. Number two, the elongation. Number three, the strain. Please try it.
নাম 10 mm থেকে কিছু বড় করো না। এত পাতলা ভেঙে যাবে তো, এত
কি
ওজন দিছো। 10 mm।
আরে বাবা স্ট্রিং তো, স্ট্রিং কি 10 mm করলে ভেঙে যায়?
100 কিলো
আচ্ছা,
দিচ্ছি স্যার।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, এরকমই, এর চেয়েও পাতলা হয়। আহ 10 mm অনেক বেশি হয় রেডিয়াস। 10 mm দিয়ে বাড়ি তৈরি হয়ে যেত আগে। স্ট্রেস, ওকে।
স্যার ঝড়ালে ভেঙে যেত না?
Stress. What do you mean by stress? See, stress is force per unit area. আরে রেডিয়াস হচ্ছে এটা তো। তো
ওটা তো বুঝলাম, কম তো কত?
10 to the power 5 by pi r square. So 10 to the power 5 by 22 by 7 into
পুরো এক
10,
গায়ান লাগতেছে।
10 mm means uh,
1/10 মিটার।
so 10 to the power minus 3 square. 10 mm মানে তোর কোনো আইডিয়া আছে অভিরূপ কতটা মোটা হয়?
না, একদম না।
আমি তোকে বলে দিচ্ছি, 10 mm মোটামুটি এরকম মোটা হবে। কম মোটা হলো ওটা?
না না, ঠিক আছে।
প্রচুর মোটা হয়ে গেল। So 7/22 into 10 to the power 9 Newton per meter square. আমার যে বাড়ি তৈরি হচ্ছে ওখানে যে সিঁড়ি ঘরের যে সিঁড়িটা যে স্ট্রাকচার তোলা হচ্ছে সেটাতে 10 mm রড দিয়ে করা হচ্ছে। বুঝতে পারছিস?
বাহ। তুমি এখন কোথায় থাকো স্যার?
এখন তো আমি ভাড়া বাড়িতে থাকি। Okay, so you understand that part. The second part is that elongation. So for elongation, Young's modulus is গরিব মানুষ, force per unit length, change in length by original
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ,
length.
ঠিক বলছো একদম।
Length, তাই তো।
স্যার একদিনকে মনে আছে আইসক্রিম খাওয়ার জন্য পার্স দেখাচ্ছিলাম আমাদেরকে, সবগুলো 500 টাকার নোট ছিল।
সেটা আলাদা কথা, সেই তো কোনো কারণে টাকা ছিল, কোনো কোথাও দেওয়ার ছিল, whatever. Force is given 10 to the power 5, length is 1 meter. Young's modulus, okay, in this question Young's modulus is given. Young's modulus of the steel is, which I missed out, 2 into 10 to the power 11 Newton per meter square. So Young's modulus is Supratik Saha, 2 into 10 to the power 11, and area is, we can use directly, 22 by 7 into 10 to the power minus 4. So what we have, 7/44 into 10 to the power 5 minus 11 plus 4. So what we have, 7/44 into 10 to the power minus 2, which is equals to 1.59 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter. Yeah, 1.59 millimeter. Is it okay? Is it okay? Now the third part of the question is, what you have. The third part is strain. So we know strain is change in length by original length. So change in length is 1.59 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter by 1. So 1.59 into 10 to the power minus 3, and no unit because strain is unitless quantity. Is it okay, everyone?
Yes.
So,
Yes, sir.
so this is the first question. Now the second question. So for second question, তোদের কি এই বছর কি বাড়িতে থেকেই কাটবে? তোরা কি আর অফলাইনে আসবি না?
না না, একদম না।
কেন রে বাবা?
জুনের পরে আসবো স্যার, জুনের পরে তুমি না ডাকলেও আসবো, যাও।
কি
জুনের পরে তুমি না ডাকলেও আসবো।
12 এ? হ্যাঁ,
হ্যাঁ।
আরে কিন্তু 12 এর সবাই অফলাইনে আসছে রে। আচ্ছা, নাও দা সেকেন্ড কোশ্চেন নাম্বার 2. এত ভয় পাস?
ভয় না।
Acha, question number 2, second question. See that this one is also from NCERT book. It's a very good question. The question is that average depth of Indian Ocean is about 300 meter. Rajdeep, রাজদীপ, ও রাজদীপ কিছু বলেই না দেখছিস। রাজা, ও রাজদীপ মন্ডল। আচ্ছা, average depth of Indian Ocean is 3000 meter. Okay, average depth of Indian Ocean is 3000 meter. 3000 meter. Calculate the fractional compression. Fractional compression del V by V of water at the ocean, at the bottom of the ocean, given that bulk modulus of water 2.2 into 10 to the power 9 Newton per meter square, and take G equals to 10 meter per second square. So that means I can give you one hint. We know bulk modulus, that is change in pressure by change in volume by volume with negative sign. So compression itself a negative sign, minus del V by V is the compression. Compression del V by V. So what you have to find out, del P by P. Is it clear? Everyone, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So I give you 2 minutes. Try it. Hello. Anyone? Any idea? Any guess? See. Let শুনতে পাচ্ছিস কি তোরা?
হ্যাঁ মিস হ্যাঁ
Hello.
স্যার।
Yes, sir.
Let P naught is the atmospheric pressure and P is the pressure at the bottom. So what happened? How you measure the pressure when weight is given, means the liquid is given. So we know force by area, and force is mg by area. What do you mean by mass? Density into volume. Gravity by area. What do you mean by volume? Area into height of the liquid, that is h. G by a cancel, so you have rho gh. Rho gh is the pressure. So what is the pressure at the bottom? Atmospheric pressure plus rho gh. So what is the change in pressure? Pressure at the bottom minus atmospheric pressure. So P naught plus rho gh minus P naught, that is rho gh. That pressure is called the gauge pressure. So whatever, P naught, rho gh,
এটা ফ্লুইড
rho,
দিয়ে আছে না,
huh?
ফ্লুইড দিয়ে ছিল না এই জিনিস,
water.
আর না এই রিলেশনটা ফ্লুইড দিয়ে আছে তো,
ফ্লুইডে আছে, বাট প্রেসার তো তোরা ক্লাস 9 এও পড়েছিস।
রোজ ইএসটা প্লাস পড়িনি স্যার।
আই রো জিএইচ পড়েছিস, মিথ্যা কথা বলবি না।
চিটিং।
রো জিএইচ বাই বি, রো হচ্ছে ডেনসিটি অফ ওয়াটার, and we all know density of water is 1 gram per cc. Chemistry তাহলে পড়িস কি করে? 1 gram per cc, and if you convert it into SI unit, 10 to the power 3 kg per meter cube. আমাকে কি এই কনভার্সনটা দেখাতে হবে না, জানিস তোরা?
জানি।
Everyone, you know? See, it's a very simple. 10 to the power 3 kg and centimeter cube মানে 10 to the power minus 3 meter minus 2 meter cube. So that is 10 to the power, sorry, minus 3, 10 to the power minus 3 into 10 to the power 6, that is 10 to the power 3. So 10 to the power 3 is the density of water at SI unit. G is the height, G is the gravity 10 and height is 3000, divided by bulk modulus 2.2 into 10 to the power 9. So that is 3 by 2.2 into 10 to the power 3 4 7, 7 minus 9. So 3 by 2.2 into 10 to the power minus 2, which is equals to how much? You can calculate it, huh? 0.013. And as it is compressibility factor, so unitless. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the next question. The next question is, just give me 1 minute. Next question কোথায় গেল? Next question কোথায় গেল? Yes, I got the next question. These questions are very, very important. So I'm trying to discuss these questions first. Okay. Now the question number 3. Now the question number 3. Okay. Question number 3 is that a square laid slab of side 50 centimeter and thickness 10 centimeter is subject to a shearing force on its narrow face of shearing force is 9 into 10 to the power 4 Newton. A square laid slab means this is the square laid slab whose side is 50 centimeter, means this one is 50 centimeter and this one is 50 centimeter, and thickness 10 centimeter. So this is the thickness 10 centimeter. Okay. Lower edge is riveted to a floor. तो इसका lower edge को riveted कर दो. So now we riveted the lower edge. That means we fix the lower edge. And forces apply on the narrow face. Okay. Lower edge is riveted. How much will the upper edge be displaced? Modulus of rigidity 5.6 into 10 to the power 9 Newton per meter square. Is it okay, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now see, first of all, we know what we have to find out in this question. How much will the upper edge be displaced? That means we have to find out, let this one is displaced by this distance. So this distance we have to find out. This is the, it will be moved like this. I'm just give it a rough idea. Okay. And this one is L, which is 50 centimeter is given. So for that, first of all, we know coefficient of modulus of rigidity is force per unit area by theta is the strain. So force per unit area into theta. So theta is force per unit area into rigidity, and this theta is x by L. So x is force per unit area into theta into L. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So now
sir.
all the data are given here. So if you put one by one, so your force is 9 into 10 to the power 4. Area, you need this area. So length into breadth, that is centimeter, you can convert it into meter, 0.5 into 0.1. Now rigidity is given 5.6 into 10 to the power 9. Okay. And L is given 0.5. So you can easily cancel this 0.5, 0.5. So you have 9 into 10 to the power 4, 5.6 into 10 to the power, this is -1, so 8. So what you have, 9 by 5.6 into 10 to the power -4. And if you calculate this value, I think the value is how much? 1.6 into 1.6 into 10 to the power -4 meter. That is, you can say 0.16 into 10 to the power -3 meter is 0.16 millimeter. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So after that, the next theory is elastic potential energy. Acha, before that, is it okay up to that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If it is okay, everyone, is it okay? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now I move on to the next part. Okay. So the next is elastic potential energy. कौन सा गाना चल रहा है बोलो तो?
কোথায় কোথায় গান?
বন্ধ হয়ে গেল। Okay, you can do that elastic potential energy by two process. One is the integration process, which is a little bit tougher one. So I show you the easiest one. Let L is the length and this is the del L. এক মিনিট আমি না দরজাটা বন্ধ করে দিই, আমি ডিস্ট্রাক্ট হচ্ছি গানে ডান্স করতে। স্যার আমার মাইক্রোসফট কি লিখেছে, whatever. So see, this is the initial position, that means no force is given. Now as well as you given the force, length is increasing. So first of all, the main important part is that here the force is variable. So as the force is variable, you can find out work done by one is the force into dx, and then you do the integration part. So it is quite tough. So I can show you the easiest one. So work done is whenever your force is variable, you can use another map process, because every time you're doing the integration method. So let's try one more method. So the other one is work done is force average into change in length. Now in this force average, that means, what do you mean by average force? The initial plus final by 2, because it's a linearly explained. So initial is 0, final is f by 2 into del L. So what you have, a half force into del L. Is it clear?
ফোর্স এভারেজ কেন নিল?
Force is variable.
এভারেজ নিয়ে নিল?
হ্যাঁ, ওই জন্য ইন্টিগ্রেশন মানে তো এভারেজই নাও। করে যে ফোর্সটা বার
আচ্ছা স্যার, ওই যে একটা হয় না পাওয়ার বের করে,
হ্যাঁ
ফোর্স ইনটু ভেলোসিটি,
হ্যাঁ,
মানে ভেলোসিটি এভারেজ হয়?
না না, ওখানে তো ভেলোসিটি যে কোনো একটা ইনস্ট্যান্টের।
ইনস্ট্যান্টের না?
হ্যাঁ, because the power is work done by time. So work done is force into displacement by time. So force, you can write the dot product also. Dx by dt is the velocity.
আর একটা ভি এভারেজ ছিল।
তাহলে ওখানে velocity is variable. If the velocity is variable, then you can say then the force is constant, and then you can use this initial and final. So from this expression, one thing we can say, this force is the load. Load মানে আমি কতটা লোডিং করলাম, মানে weight mg, and del x is the elongation. Is it clear, everyone? You all understand half load into elongation?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone, is it okay? Is it okay? Now this work done is the this work done stored as a potential energy. So elastic potential energy, that is the work done, that is the half force into change in length. Now there is one more thing which is called the energy density. Acha, potential energy you can represent it by the symbol U also. Energy density. Energy density is defined as energy store, energy, potential energy per unit volume. So energy store or potential energy is how much? Half force into change in length. Is it clear?
Yes sir.
And what about the volume? Area into length, which is always remain constant. So from that, what we can say, ki, up to this, is it okay, everyone?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if it is okay, now see, what do you mean by Young's modulus? Young's modulus means force per unit area change in length by original length. So you can use it as a force length if we can. So half, instead of force, we write YA del L by L into del L by area into L. We can cancel this AA. We can we?
Yes, sir.
So this is equals to half Y into del L by L square. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So this one we can write half Y into strain square. Can we write?
Yes, sir.
And we know one more thing. Y is stress by strain. So stress is Y into strain. So here we have half uh, Y into strain. So we can write half stress into strain is the energy density. Can we write this?
Yes, sir.
So sometime, and this energy density is represented by the symbol U with the suffix D for density. So sometime they can ask you, prove that energy density is half stress into strain. So you have to write all this. Is it clear?
Okay.
So sometime they ask you this question, ki prove that energy density is half stress into strain. So basically, you know the work done half into force into elongation. So energy density is energy stored per unit volume, and then you arrange it simply. Y is F is YA del L by L, AA cancel. So you have Y into del L by del L square, that is the strain square. Y into strain is into strain, that is the Y into strain is stress. Clear?
Yes.
Now, on the basis of that, even sometime examiner give you some numerical. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So let's try a numerical on the basis of that. So basically, you can remember only that part also. If you're able to remember that part also, force work done is force half into force into elongation. Then also you can derive the next part. Or if you remember energy densities, that is energy per unit volume is this one, half into stress into strain. You can, in that case also, you can find out the, or you can able to solve numerical. Now depend on which one is given, means which things are given. Okay, so let's try a numerical, then automatically you can understand ki what is given, and on that basis what we have to do or how we proceed. Obviously it's depend on the situation. So let's try a numerical, then you understand. I would like to read out the question. A steel wire of length 2 meter, a steel wire of length 2 meter, okay, is stretched through 2 millimeter, stretched through 2 millimeter. The cross section area of the wire is 4 millimeter square. The cross sectional area of the wire is 4 millimeter square. And then calculate the elastic potential energy stored in
একটু
the wire.
ক্যামেরাটা উপরে করবা, দেখা যাচ্ছে না বোর্ডটা।
Calculate the elastic potential energy. See, and they given Young's modulus of steel, that is 2 into 10 to the power 11 Newton per meter square. See, for work done or energy store, you have generally, sorry, you have this formula, na? Elastic potential energy or work done. That is the actual formula is this one. But the sad part is that in this question, you don't have any force. Is it clear?
Yes.
So as in this question, force is not given. So my last Asha Bharosha is energy density.
Yes, sir.
Or you can convert it from here also, but it is better if you use this directly. So we know energy density, G density, which you can write UD, that is half stress into strain. No? And what do you mean by energy density? Energy by volume, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So if we need energy, as the force is not given for this question, that half into force into elongation is useless. दूसरा question में लगेगा, but इसमें अभी नहीं चाहिए. So what we can use, half into stress into strain into volume. Is it clear? Now you see properly, see all the data are given. Young's modulus is given, area is given, length is given, change in length is given. So everything is given, all yours. Please tell me the answer. Okay, so we have to find out the elastic potential energy U, that is half stress into strain into volume. So stress, we know Young's modulus, stress by strain. So stress is Young's modulus into strain into volume is AL. So we can write half strain square, that is change in length by length square into AL. 1L cancel. So we have half Y del L square by L into area. Now, if we put 1 by 1, Young's modulus is 2 into 10 to the power 11. Length is 2 into 10 to the power minus 3 whole square by length. Length is how much? 2 meter. And cross-sectional area is given 4 millimeter, mane 10 to the power minus 3, and square because it's a millimeter square. So these are very, very important key factor. Now you can cancel this. So you have 10 to the power 11. You have okay. So 10 to the power 11, you have 4 into 10 to the power minus 6. 4 into 10 to the power minus 6 by 2. So that is 16 by 2 into 10 to the power 11 minus 12. So you have 8 into 10 to the power minus 1, 0.8 joule. Is it clear?
Oh, minus plus.
Oh, ho, you are awarded minus 1. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now I give you one question. And for that, I give you 5 minutes. If you able to solve without any Google and all, means you by yourself, honestly, दिल पे हाथ रख के, if you able to solve this question, मैं तुम्हें एक वो क्या नाम है उसका, बबली चॉकलेट, वो क्या नाम था उसका?
ऑनलाइन
नहीं, वो चॉकलेट का नाम क्या था? ऑरियो का वो बबल ना क्या चॉकलेट है? कैडबेरी ऑरियो कौन का चॉकलेट है ना? क्या नाम है उसका?
खाएगा।
अच्छा चलो, कैडबेरी सेलिब्रेशन या कैडबेरी का वो क्या नाम है उसका? हाँ,
अच्छा वाला आइसक्रीम खवा दियो।
चलो कैडबेरी सिल्क। चलो जिसको आइसक्रीम खाना है, आइसक्रीम तो मुश्किल है, कब मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा, बट कैडबेरी सिल्क एकदम श्योर। अगर कोई सोच रहा है कि सेंटर में खाने नहीं आएगा तो मुझे एड्रेस भेजना, मैं उसको कुरियर करके भेज दूंगा चॉकलेट, श्योर। तो try this. I give you after the question, I give you 5 minutes for that. It's a lovely question. Okay, so I'm first read the question. On that basis, I'm trying to show you what is given in the question. A light rod of length 2 meters is suspended from the ceiling horizontally by means of two vertical wire of same length. तो एक वर्टिकल वायर है, वर्टिकल वॉल है, यहाँ से दो ऐसे वायर है और इसमें एक रॉड है. द रॉड का जो लेंथ है दैट इज 2 मीटर. लेंथ
এনসিআরটি
to its end. বললাম না কোথা থেকে দেখবি না. On
জানা
one of the wire is made of steel. This one is steel. Another and is of cross sectional area 0.1 centimeter square, and the other one is brass of cross sectional area 0.2 centimeter square. Along the rod, at which distance a weight be hanged. To produce, number one, equal stress in both the wire. Equal stress in both the wire. Number two, equal strain in both the wire. Equal strain in both the wire. Please don't see any book, any reference.
ওয়েট
If
বের
you
করতে হবে
No, you have to find out the distance. এই ডিসটেন্সটা কত হবে? What distance you hang this weight so that the क्या बोला था? Again I read the question. A light rod of length 2 meter is suspended from the ceiling horizontally by means of two vertical wire of equal length tied to its end. One of the wire is made of steel and its cross section 0.1 centimeter square, and the other is of brass of cross section area 0.2 centimeter square. Along the rod, at which distance weight be hanged? At what distance weight be hanged to produce equal stress in both the wire, equal strain in both the wire. So I hope you understand the question, and from now it's a সত্যি আচ্ছা কি করে করলি বলতো?
Sir, TB by AB or TS by AS দিয়ে
আচ্ছা তারপরে
মানে 0.1 by 0.2
হুম,
ওটাকে কনভার্ট করে 1/2 করেছি।
ঠিক আছে, তারপরে
তারপরে সেকেন্ড ইকুয়েশন লিখেছি TSX equals to TB 2 minus X।
কেন লিখেছিস এটা?
স্যার মনে হলো ইকুয়েশন এটা হতে পারে ক্রস মাল্টিপ্লিকেশন।
রোটেশনাল ইকুইলিব্রিয়াম
চালাকি দেখ, tension in the steel, this is the tension in the brass. ঠিক আছে, so first of all, as the system is in equilibrium, that means from the rotation total upward force balance total downward force. So we can say tension on the steel plus tension on the brass is equals to weight. That is your equation number 1. That is the first thing. Now see, if we consider this is the point A, this is the point B, and this is the point C. So at any point, the system is in as equilibrium. So net torque is 0. So as I already mentioned, मुझे T1, T steel and T bar चाहिए, brass चाहिए. तो इसके respect में लेते हैं. So let net torque is 0 about C. So now see, this one is clockwise and this one is anti-clockwise. So what we can say, torque clockwise is equals to torque anti-clockwise. So torque clockwise means tension of steel into X, that is the tension of brass, into 2 minus X, the remaining part. So let it be the equation number 2. Now after this two equation, we see the condition. What is the condition is given? First condition is given equal stress in both the wire. So stress of steel is equals to stress in brass. So what do you mean by stress? Tension of steel by cross-sectional area of steel, tension of brass by cross-sectional area of brass. So tension of steel by tension of brass, that is tension area of steel, area of brass, which is given for steel 0.1 and for brass 0.2. So that is 1 by 2.
এরিয়া
So
দেওয়া
as
ছিল?
is it 0.1?
আমি এটা রেডিয়াস ভাবছি।
So as it is given, that means from that we can say ki tension of brass is 2 times tension of steel. Let it be equation number 3. And now we can put this value here. So if we put it here, means equation number 2, then what happens? See, 2 into, sorry, tension of steel into X, that is brass. We can write 2 tension of steel into 2 minus X. So the steel cancel. So what we have, X is 4 minus 2X, 3X is 4, X is 4 by 3. So that is the first part of the question. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now if you see the second part of the question, first tell me, is it clear? Yes, no issue, no issue. Ha, bolo.
Yes, sir, clear.
Now what about the second part? Second part ta ki bhai korechish? Second part ta ki bhai korechish? तो देखो सेकेंड पार्ट के लिए क्या है, पहला पार्ट यू ऑल अंडरस्टैंड ना एवरीवन? नाउ सी द सेकेंड पार्ट. Second part, they are given equal strain. So equation 1 and equation 2 are exactly same, but now the condition change. What is the condition? Equal strain. So strain of steel is equals to strain of brass. Now we know Y equals to stress by strain. So what do you mean by strain? Stress আর ই, হ্যাঁ আমার ই আর ডাবল এস একই রকম দেখতে লাগে। Stress by Young's modulus of steel, that is stress by Young's modulus of brass, which is stress means force per unit area. So tension on the steel, area of steel, Young's modulus of steel, tension of brass, area of brass, Young's modulus of brass. So now tension on steel by tension of brass, that is area of steel by area of brass into Young's modulus of steel by Young's modulus of brass. So area of steel is how much? Area of steel is how much? Acha, Young's modulus ami dini? Young's modulus dite hobe to. I'm really sorry. Young's modulus of steel is given. Young's modulus of steel is given 20 into 10 to the power 11 Newton per meter square, and Young's modulus of brass is given 10 into 10 to the power 11 Newton per meter square. So tension of steel by tension of brass, area of the steel 0.1 and area of the brass 0.2. Young's modulus of steel 20 into 10 to the power 11 and 10 into 10 to the power 11. So you can cancel them. So you have 1 by 2, 2 by 1, that is 1. So tension of the steel is equals to tension of the brass, as they are equal. Now again, if we put it here, so tension of the steel into X, brass, you can write tension of steel, 2 minus X, this is cancelled, 2 minus X, so 2X is equals to 2, X is equals to 1 meter. So it's a lovely question. Okay. So देखो तुम्हारा अभी सिर्फ 2 चीज बाकी है, एक वो थोड़ा वो डिराइवेशन वाला है, डिराइवेशन तो नहीं है, कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन है, मैं एक्चुअली उसको थोड़ा लिख के वो बताना चाहता हूँ, बुक में बहुत बड़ा है, तो मैं एक्चुअली वो लिख भी नहीं पाया हूँ, तो मैं सोचा कि चलो अगर क्लास खत्म नहीं होता है, वो खत्म हो जाएगा तो नेक्स्ट क्लास में ट्राई करेगा, अदरवाइज अगर टाइम मिलेगा तो कर देंगे, तो मैंने देखा टाइम ही नहीं मिला। सो लास्ट क्लास में हम लोग मतलब मंडे को हम लोग उसका वो वाला 15-20-25 मिनट लगेगा, मतलब 15-20 मिनट लगेगा इफ वी प्रॉपरली अगर उसको नोट डाउन